Do da do.
Disgust, the green-clad emotion from inside out, woke up one morning feeling particularly uneasy. The usual vibrant hues of Riley's mind seemed dimmer, the air heavy with a sense of impending doom. Disgust's primary job was to protect Riley from anything revolting, broccoli, bad fashion choices, or gross social situations. But today, something felt different, like something truly dreadful was about to happen. As she brushed her impeccably styled hair, she couldn't shake off the feeling. "This is going to be a gross day," she muttered to herself, checking her reflection one last time before heading to headquarters. Inside the control room, Joy was busy as always, trying to keep everything upbeat. Sadness was curled up in her usual corner, while anger and fear were bickering about something. Disgust noticed a new button on the console, a big red one that read Emergency Protocol. "What's that?" Disgust asked, pointing at the button. Joy turned to her, a worried smile on her face. "Oh, that. We don't know yet, but it appeared this morning. It's supposed to be used only in extreme cases." Disgust narrowed her eyes. "Extreme cases? Like what? Riley's about to eat a moldy sandwich?" Anger, who overheard, chimed in. "Or if she has to wear that awful sweater Grandma knitted her last Christmas." Fear shuddered at the thought, but Joy quickly dismissed their concerns. "Let's not jump to conclusions. We'll cross that bridge when we get there." The day went on as usual. Riley avoided the cafeteria's mystery meat, thanks to Disgust's timely intervention, and survived gym class without any major fashion disasters. But the feeling of dread grew stronger in Disgust's mind. Then, just as Riley was about to head home, the unexpected happened. Her phone buzzed with a message from her friend Meg. The words on the screen made Disgust recoil in horror. "Hey Riley, want to come over tonight? My mom's making liver and onions." Disgust's heart raced. Liver and onions? Of all the foul things in the world, that was the worst. Riley couldn't possibly endure such an ordeal. Disgust quickly rushed to the console, slamming her hands down on the controls to steer Riley away from Meg's invitation. But then, to her horror, Riley's hand started typing. "Sure, sounds good." "No, no, no!" Disgust cried, frantically trying to reverse the message. But it was too late. The text was sent. The room erupted in chaos. Anger turned a fiery red, shouting about how awful liver was, while fear imagined all the dreadful outcomes, from embarrassing gagging fits to social ruin. Sadness, of course, lamented how Riley would be stuck with this horrible memory forever. Joy tried to calm everyone down, but Disgust knew what had to be done. She ran to the console and hovered her hand over the emergency protocol button. "I've got to stop this," she declared. But just as she was about to press it, Joy put a hand on her shoulder. "Wait, Disgust," she said softly. "Maybe this isn't as bad as we think. Maybe Riley will actually enjoy it, or it could be a chance for her to bond with Meg." Disgust looked at Joy incredulously. "Enjoy it? Joy, it's liver and onions. That's like double gross." Joy smiled, a bit more assured now. "I know, but Riley's growing up. She's starting to try new things, and we have to support her, even if it means facing something gross." Disgust hesitated. She hated the idea of Riley being subjected to such a culinary abomination, but Joy had a point. Riley was changing, and so were her tastes. With a heavy sigh, Disgust moved her hand away from the emergency protocol button. "Fine, but I'm not happy about it," she grumbled. That evening, as Riley sat at Meg's dinner table, a plate of liver and onions in front of her, Disgust braced herself for the worst. But to her surprise, Riley took a bite, made a face, but then smiled. "It's not that bad," Riley said, much to Disgust's amazement. Back in headquarters, the emotions watched in stunned silence. Disgust slumped into her chair, utterly baffled. "I don't get it. It should be gross." Joy sat down next to her, smiling. "Maybe it's not about being gross or not. Maybe it's about being open to new experiences. And if it's terrible, we'll be here to deal with it together." Disgust sighed, realizing that maybe, just maybe, she didn't have to protect Riley from every gross thing in the world. After all, some things, like liver and onions, were just a matter of taste. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more content.